everybody again, all of you out there on the internet. We are talking about the second character from the House of Hades. And yes, indeed, he's on the cover. He's right there. We're talking about Percy Jackson. Oh, Percy. I love this book just because it takes all the characters that are in this series and that have survived Rick Riordan's first wrath of the first series, and we get to take a look back on everything, and there's so many references to all the other books in the first series. I just want to go back and read them all, which I am doing. So, Percy Jackson, where to start with him? Well, for one thing, I want to tell you guys, I was honestly scared that we were not going to get a POV from Percy or Annabeth, which is why I love the cover, because I'm like, Percy, Annabeth, you're right there. Yes, we're going to get a POV from them, because I was scared that I would have to rely on Nico for the entire book to see if they were dead or alive. I would probably have had a lot of anxiety if that happened, and I'm sure a lot of you would, but Rick Riordan isn't that mean. He's not that mean. Sort of. I mean, he still really puts Percy and Annabeth through everything. Like, they fall into a misery river right when they enter. It's like, ah. Which, I want to bring up something. Why? I was just a little annoyed. I don't know if you were annoyed. I was annoyed that, you know, we get to Annabeth's first chapter and then they're still falling. I mean, I waited a year to figure out that they were still falling. They weren't even in Tartarus yet. I thought they were going to, like, wake up in Tartarus with, like, a monster standing over them. Nope, they're still falling. So, wow. Yeah, that annoyed me. So, Percy, but let's talk about Percy. I love how Rick Riordan kept Percy true to his character. Just because it's like he was still funny and had his seaweed brain moments and his awesome moments and his fighting moments. We had so much Percabeth. Yes, I'm a Percabeth shipper. Like I was saying, I love it. They come down into Tartarus and Annabeth's trying to get him to, like, you know, kind of perk up a little bit. College! Where would you go, Percy? What would you study? Surfing? Only Percy would say he would go to college to study surfing. Only Percy would tell us that. Only him. Really, only he would do that. And then the pen. Percy, you had that pen for 5 years. 5 years. And you now were just like, can this turn into actual pen? Percy, no. I'm surprised that he wasn't at one point like, I need a pen. Wrong pen. Like that. Or, come on, he's like ADHD. You would think that at one point in the 5 years that he's had that, because I'm rounding it off, he's 5 years, he would have been like, what happens if I put the cap on the end and, oh, it's a pen again. You would think that he would try that, but no. Annabeth's like, can your pen be an actual pen? I don't know. Can it? And she's like, let me see that. Just figures it out in 5 seconds. Really? 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 But then we got some Dark Percy. Oh, let's talk about Dark Percy. I was so freaked out. I was like Annabeth. I was like, okay, dude. Whoa, okay. Yeah. Don't need to control the poison like that. You know what I'm talking about? He's just controlling poison. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like he's choking this woman with the poison. What happened? Why is he doing that? That freaked me out. But, you know, we still loved it. We still got some awesome fighting scenes where they were fighting against all the monsters. And Bob came, and I knew Bob was coming. I love Bob. I still have a feeling Percy's going to try to get Bob out of Tartarus. But I just love Bob. He's so much fun. I knew he was coming. If you read the Demigod Files, you should have guessed it. You really should have. And I love that part. I like how, oh yeah, like still he's a little clueless about things. Annabeth needs to push him along a bit. when Annabeth was like, "You're not on the brochure," he was like, "Right, you're not." It's like, oh, Percy. But, oh, the part that scared me the most, when the curses came, the curses, they were getting all cursed, and Annabeth was getting cursed, and then she got the Cyclopes curse, and, oh, and she couldn't find Percy, and she was blind, and I didn't like that part. Didn't like it. Rick Riordan, why did you put that in there? Why? Even though now that, like, they were first like this, then they were like this, now they're like this. You never separate these two, never. But why? Why did you do that? And then Percy was trying to get there, he was dying, and then Bob came back, and we were all happy. Yay, Bob! And okay, the part with when Tartarus came, the end. Oh, I was freaking out. I was already freaking out because, you know, Percy was going, "I'm going to stay behind to make sure Annabeth gets out." Annabeth was saying the same thing, and I'm going, "Neither one of you are going to stay behind. You two will live together forever till you die, and I don't care which camp they go to." Yeah, that's my thing. I really don't care which camp they go to. People are freaking out about it, but hey, if they all live, I am happy. Okay? They live, if Annabeth and Percy live and want to go to Roman camp, I'm fine with that. They can, as long as they live. If Frank and Hazel want to go to Greek camp for all I care, I'm fine with that because they won't be alive. If Nico, I don't know where he would go, but if he wants to go off and be alone again, I'll be fine with that because he's still alive. You get my point? So as long as they live, it will be fine. We'll love the cover just because Percy and Annabeth right there. And and Tartarus came, and I don't even remember what happened in that section. I was just reading through it all so much. I know I'm jumping around a lot, but I just have so many things to say about Percy, and I'm just going through everything in here. Well, as for predictions about him, because really, I'll cover everything else with Annabeth. As for predictions about Mr. Percy Jackson, I do not think he's going to die. I don't think he's going to die. I do think, though, that he's going to be a little darker. I mean, we saw him be dark in Tartarus, like the poison thing, and sometimes when he was fighting, and it was like, whoa, dude, whoa. Whoa, okay. So, I do think he's going to be a little darker. Not as dark as Nico got, but just a little bit darker, because it's like he went to Tartarus. And him and Annabeth are going to be so much closer now, and I think we're going to get some more Perciveth moments. I do kind of want to see what happens if he meets Cyclopes again. I don't think that'll go well. Besides that, I think he's going to run into Phobos and Demeus again. If you don't know the fear and terror gods, I think they're completely Greek. I think. Because it's like they were once demigods. So, I think they were completely Greek. Not too sure. Do think they're going to come back, though. They're so going to come back. And yes, now that's to my point at the beginning. I do love how this book was like the look back book. I mean, we had Kelly in here. I was like, oh, where'd Kelly come from? Oh, whoa, where'd he? And then the whole pen thing. Again, really, Percy, really? And I just love this book so much, and I'm talking so much about Percy. I love it. I love how they were looking back and going like they had it. This is like the book we've been waiting for. This is the Perciveth look back book. Looking back at all the series, because it's the 9th one, there's one more left, and I know we're all so sad about that. But they were going in there, they went into Tartarus, and oh, it was so awesome, just everything they did, how they were completely in sync with each other. One, they were thinking, I gotta make Percy feel better. Percy was going, I gotta make Annabeth feel better. So adorable how they were thinking that way, and how they were so concerned for each other. It was so cute. So yes. Well, like I said, I'm gonna probably talk more this is kind of a double video, just because I'm probably going to talk more about this in Annabeth's video, which I probably should put after this. So, next up is Annabeth Chase, in case you didn't notice, because we got to talk about the other half of Percy. Now, hold on a second, hold on. I got one more thing to tell you. Now, in my last video, I talked about Nico and the Cupid chapter. And I said that I thought Rick Riordan was just trying to sweep it under the rug in the first series. Okay, I was wrong. I feel like I should tell you this, I was wrong. And all you people out there who are like, Rick Riordan just made this up for this book, you're also wrong. See, I found the question on his fan site. You can go there. It's like camphalfblood.com or something like that. And there's a fan question and answer section. Somebody does ask, like, where'd you get this idea for Nico and being homosexual and all? And he was like, actually, I found that out. He was actually, if you're a writer, you know what I'm talking about. I write, so I know what he's talking about. When you, like, write a character, basically, you kind of, and give him, like, this whole backstory, you kind of realize, oh, this is why he's like this. Oh, he's like this. Oh, he's this. He's that. You're kind of, like, realizing all these different things. Oh, they're loyal. Oh, they have this problem. Oh, this is what happened in their past. Like that. So you're like, so that's what happened to him with Nico, and he said that he put it in there because, hey, it does happen in middle school. Kids do know about it in middle school. These books are directed towards middle schoolers, even though we all are very confused at why. So that's probably why they're all in the kids section when you go to a bookstore, which makes 0 sense to all of us, but since they're directed towards middle schoolers. So he put it in there, plus he kind of felt like it was an injustice to us, which I have to agree with him on that. I can see people out there who write fan fiction just creating so many fan fictions about Nico getting a girlfriend when in reality he would have a boyfriend. Yeah. But anyway, that kind of does relate to this video because I do think Percy's gonna find out. Percy is going to find out somehow, some way, maybe by like a dream or something. Maybe you have like a dream of the past where he sees that scene with Cupid and Jason and Nico. But I don't know. But yes, anyway. Thanks for watching. Bye!